Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I wanted to wish you a happy Sunday and a really good week coming. For it is very important right now to stay outside as much as possible of all the polarities of the medias and the outer scene, so that the inner scene becomes dominant over our outer scene. It is very essential right now. For I took a few notes to discuss the world stage, which we'll have to address eventually. But for now, it is important to stay within the love and unity. I'm going to pull a few cards to see what the guidance of the angel for this blessed Sunday is. The highest wisdom is healing, for there is a great healing that is happening, a purification process. What needs to be understood, what we need to understand is happiness. We should choose happiness regardless, to stay in the state of happiness unconditionally, unconditional happiness. It's kind of nice to think about that. What we need to do is authenticity, to sign on self, be true, and to find our true self, and the outcome will be justice. For all will be known. The law of karma will be served. The law of cause and effect will be served. Right now we have those true desires that come from within. They come from source. They're meant to manifest, to become a reality. For it is God's plan that every being live in perfect joy, happiness, the wealth, health, wisdom. And so it is this joy and this abundance is so God wants that for all beings. Sometimes in the universe there are plans of planets that fall into the darkness, into the illusion, and so but so we don't need to wait. Just accept the beingness of your connection, cultivate the connection also with people that think like you, because if you when we are in connection we interact with people that believe in miracle, it makes it so much easier to make them happen. For it's like you have to belief is very essential, and so but when we're together. So it is about connecting to this collective matrix also that's being formed through the heart space. It's an energetic matrix where consciousness we are able to already communicate from the soul level, and so it is also knowing that God will provide and calling on the angels for assistance, working with the higher power, the higher intelligence of the universe. It is important also to realize that, because we feel sometimes, like the song I'm going to sing, sometimes we feel alone in this universe. We feel like abandoned by God, but in truth, God is always there. But what we need to do is to accept the presence of permanent companions. Like you have a master guide, you have a guide for your pathfinder guide, and you have a guardian angels. Then you have your monad, your soul family. If you know those beings, you want to connect with them on any time. They're always there, 24/7. If you do not know them, you can call on the Christ or call on Master Saint Germain or Archangel Michael or any archangels, any masters, any god. They are able to be fully present in many spheres, and so know that you can create those permanent companions. Eventually the consciousness is going to open up to the fact that we always bathe in an unlimited consciousness of communities that are all around us, that are already available through the fifth dimensional chakra, the third eye. Everything happens through the third eye. I'm going to pull a few cards to see for the day, for the week. For the highest wisdom is letting go of the me's. To return to the state of abundance is really important, which is, we've been conditioned here to live. They're creating even more and more. Contrast is like they're completely insane in some sense in terms of managing the resources, but we want to let go of that. What we need to understand is laziness, just to be calm, to be relaxed, to know your dreams are coming true, and life will always push you wherever you need to go. What we need to do is traveling, to be ready for traveling, to travel light, and what will come about will be returning to the powers of powers of Creator. So the wisdom lies in picking up, in realizing those places where we are not in a state of abundance, to realize of the stress, to breathe the stress out, and then to connect to the greater the greater grid, the greater fifth dimensional new earth. And so, because we're here to live our life here and now, yet we want to, within the here and now, there is always the soft expectation for our dreams to come true, for all those things we've been cultivating, dreams, projects, ideas, connection, relationship, in relationship to what we've been asking. What we need to understand is all the forms are not, cannot be rely on things that are physical, because they're always changing. Yet the flow of energy is permanent. There's always been this flow of energy, and the universe has changed through the air. So you want to be the flame, be the, like, imagine yourself as a flame. You can be this violet fire flame to transmute, or the white, golden white light of the soul, to purify. And then it's like opening windows and doors, and the light is penetrating all the darkness. And there was a lot of things within the room, darkness that can only exist within the darkness. When they are into the light, they're like, they're not here to they can't exist within the light, so they will be evacuated. But bringing the light into the room, it's like opening doors and windows. Let the whole program be cleared. And so we want to bring all things into the light, for the light is continuing its march forward. There's this great when the truth goes marching on. So we are authorized to enter into the realm, into the universe of the creator, the source reality from within the heart, or in the center of the universe. And so, but know that you know nothing. If you know that you know nothing, you're very close to the truth. You're into the wisdom of whatever that is, because the truth is utterly beyond what we know right now. So just be soft, and rather than have rigid mental postures. There's a lot of postures that's creating all those problems in the world. To be soft and within the knowing of not knowing, and then you receive at any given moment the information that we seek. So because we're very much dependent on the pleasures of the matrix in this physical realm. So it's like not to completely deny that. Yet there may be some training, some purification process. So it's like because the key is to keep a vibration very high for the whole day. It's like in this movie, The Greyhound Day. Once the vibration is high enough, the next day is gonna reflect that. So it's very much about understanding the challenges and the tests and the trials of the soul. We have to learn to serve the light or serve the matrix. We cannot do both. For these egregores of light, is like spirit keeps sending egregores of light, but it's been consumed by dark extraterrestrial, because humanity is unable to continue to maintain yet this love and light unity frequency principle. Yet the light will continue to send those egregores. Humanity have created dark egregores for such a long time. There's so many of them. They need to be disassembled one at a time and replaced by love. For love is really the solution to all problems. This unconditional love of source. It's becoming aware of the greater universe. For the light will make us accountable for all our causes. And the light has never forgotten anything. The light has not missed anything. Contrary to popular belief, God knows all things, and eventually we're gonna for the what's going on the earth is not the earth. It's not God. It's man's cause that are pushing this reality outside, because we're creating so many imbalance within the planet. We need to return to a balance, and because man has developed his technologies and his colonization of the planet without the consciousness of the forces that were already there, that were ancestral. Like all those forces, the river, the lakes, the trees, the mountains, everything was there before man came in. So the forces that exist within those nature were there before, and they were like a bit shaken up. So it's like there is this mirror. The karma is like a mirror, but there is two laws that are opposing themselves: the law of karma and the law of dharma. One of them is it's the same law, but it's like the good deeds and the lessons that needs to be learned. So it's very much it's important to be supportive and compassionate, but do not get into other people's drama. Personally, you don't have to suffer with them. It's very important that everybody's fulfill the liberation of their own karma. But all of those needs to be clear before the ascension. We cannot ascend in the fifth dimension with all those dark things. It would create, it would be crazy. It wouldn't be practical. So just continue to cultivate the letting go of the judgment as well. To accept there must be a transition. Did I pull some cards with this deck? I don't know. The highest wisdom is TikTok. What we need to understand is to be neutral, to be the observer. What we need to do is the happy circumstances, and the outcome will be simple breathing, finding joy within breathing, simple breathing. We've been we've lost the we're gonna there's so many codes, galactic codes and source codes that are awakening within our blood cells, because we're only one family and we all have those fifth, sixth, seven dimensional connection to civilization and beings and groups through the DNA code that's within our blood, because we've been there, and so it is all part of our DNA. And so it's only one galactic family, and if this war would get too intense, too real for humanity, becomes too much of a danger, that will force the Ashtar command into the play. They would stop it, and then they would the game is over in relationship to extraterrestrials, because there would be no more denying that they were there, and they are the one that actually stopped the enfin, hopefully we won't get to that point. So the card of the day is the Celtic, to remember the Celtic connection, the connection to the druid, these ancestral energies, those vortexes there is all kinds of mystical energies and powers and knowledge and that will resurface. Well, thank you very much for everything, for coming to listen, to cultivate the light, to like, to subscribe, to comment. And thank you for your donations. So much is going to be changing very, very soon. A lot of it is just information. We have those soft expectation, but readiness nevertheless. So I'm going to sing this song. It's a difficult song to sing, so I beg your indulgence. It's about holding on in the difficult times when life becomes really difficult. Everybody goes through difficult times. It's like, hold on. It's called hold on. Well, it's not called that, but maybe it should be called that. It's called Everybody Hurts. When the day is long and the night is yours alone. When you're sure you've had enough of this life, hang on. Don't let yourself go, 'cause everybody cries, everybody hurts sometimes. Sometimes everything is wrong. Now it's time to sing along. When your day is night alone, hold on. If you feel like letting go, hold on. If you think you had too much of this life, hang on. 'Cause everybody hurts. Take comfort in your friends. Everybody hurts. Don't throw your hands. Oh no, don't throw your hands. If you feel like you're alone. No, 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 you're not alone. If you're on your own in this life, the days and nights are long. When you think you've had too much of this life, hang on. Well, everybody hurts. Sometimes everybody cries. Everybody hurts sometimes, and everybody hurts sometimes. So hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. That was a great song, difficult to sing, but really nice. But went through my head this morning. It's a song of REM, I think. say, well, we have to hold on. It's very important for everybody. It's clearing up when we are able to go through a very down period and remember that we have those permanent companions that are within the light, and we are able to let go of the pain, and that is when the work is done. We've eliminated a great blockage within ourselves. So the card of the day is basically relax. Do not do. It's really clear. The Archangel Gabriel, she's very clear. She said, ask the angels to place the right people capable to help you on your way. So we do ask that. We thank God and the archangels and the angels to put the right people, all the people we need to make our life better. It says you're working too much. You're always doing too much to please others. So it's very important to be aware of that and to start slowing down and to reassessing maybe our priorities and to stay within this focus of freedom, truth, beauty, the feelings, the good feeling thoughts always, no matter what that may be. Thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.